This camera is still fucking buns. But anyways, man, that's beside the point. Y'all still getting the recap. I'm doing it bit right now. I ain't gonna lie, yesterday I was supposed to do this. This recap supposed to be posted yesterday. But I ain't gonna lie, after I did that, after I traded, took care of all my business, I went home, took a nap. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was much needed. I slept all fucking day. I didn't wake back up until pretty much an hour ago. I'm about to get ready for pre-market. I just had to come do my overlay of the video so I can drop this bitch for y'all, and then I'm gonna record. I'm gonna try to make sure I record today too. When I go back in there, I'm gonna do a live session for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can see my thought process in real time. You know what I mean? But anyways, man, just an overlay. Bear with me with this camera because this shit is buns. But I'm not really. I don't feel like I'm outside smoking right now. So y'all just gonna get the overlay right now. God damn it. But anyways, let's jump into this. Starting off on EURUSD. As y'all can see, man, we is on the daily time frame. When I open charts, man, first thing I do, I get to my top-down analysis. So that starts with the daily time frame, jump down to the 4, 2, and then the 1. You know what I'm saying? That's how I determine my overall trend, overall bias. Dang, as y'all can see, bro, that's my old setups over there. That's crazy. But anyways, man, back to situation at hand, goddammit. So yeah, man, just looking at the daily time frame, trying to determine my overall bias. I have an overall sell bias, but anyways, I'm always sell bias with EURUSD. I mean, with USD, anything. I ain't gonna lie, I'm USD bias. I kind of need to kill that bias because that shit low key be fucking me sometimes. But that's beside the point. So boom, finna jump down. I think the computer is frozen. There it is. Jump down to the 4-hour time frame to see, you know what I'm saying, what the internal day structure looks like. You know what I mean? And that price action is fucking beautiful. Look at that. Look, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. And at this point right here, you could say that price could continue to create higher highs and higher lows. But again, that's a lot of low resistance liquidity down there that they could, you know what I'm saying, easily go take out. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of my thought process when I'm looking at these charts. I'm like, it's a lot of low resistance liquidity. And even as I'm going down through the time frames, if I click it, what the fuck going on? There it goes, 2-hour time frame. See, yeah, every time frame looks the same. Every time frame is lining up beautifully. You know what I mean? 1 hour. As y'all can see, there goes the trade right there. But we'll get into that as more I keep going down. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. Every time frame looks beautiful. All the way down to the 5, the 1, like, you can't beat that price action. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why the fuck I'm showing y'all the active price action. I should have been showing y'all the price action when I was taking the trade. But, you know what I'm saying? My bad. It was a lot going on at that current moment. So, this 30-minute time frame is when I was actually looking at the charts ready to take a trade. So, boom, opened up on a 30-minute time frame, right? I'm looking at price. Price was at the top of that fair value gap right there. So I was like, okay, I'm looking at that, and I seen what price did yesterday. So I'm like, we were still in a sell momentum. So obviously I'm going to keep selling. The trend is your friend. You don't ever want to trade against the trend. So I'm just going to follow the trend. You know what I mean? Let everything play out the way that it's supposed to play out. So boom. That was my thought process. I want sales. As y'all can see, price action earlier in the day or yesterday was beautiful. You had that fair value gap tapped into that gray box up there, and then those two orange lines. The top orange line was 3 relative equal highs, and then the other one was just a massive fair value gap tapped into reaction. Could have entered off either one of those. There was 3 entries that you could have caught yesterday. I didn't catch neither one of them. So, you know what I mean? I thought price was gonna repeat itself today or yesterday. So, boom. Tapped into that fair value gap. I waited for a clear confirmation. You know what I'm saying? I waited for that big ass candlestick to close. That's what I'm showing y'all now. The price action from yesterday. But anyways, yeah, I waited for that candlestick to close, and shit, I entered my trade. It's pretty self-explanatory. That price action was so lovely. I actually couldn't. You can't get a better price action day. You know what I'm saying? I literally was on the chart for like an hour tops. And that's including me entering the trade and exiting the trade. All within an hour. Now, when I jump down to them lower time frames is when shit gets interesting. You know what I mean? That's the 15, y'all can really see the fair value gaps. You know what I'm saying? Let's jump back down to the 5. Yeah, this is where the magic happened. This is where I placed my entry on the 5-minute time frame. I placed it at that fair value gap entrance. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Now the thing with those fair value gaps that are huge like that, you have to be very, very, very patient, because you never know how high it wants to push up into that fair value gap, or it might push up into that order block that caused the fair value gap. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just be very patient, and you never know. I opened the trade with my stop loss way above that fair value gap. I'm not gonna lie. But after, you know what I'm saying, we got the little push down, I moved it back to like at least the middle of the fucking trade. You know what I'm saying? My take profit was London session lows. You know what I'm saying? Pretty self-explanatory, man. That's why I like that fucking indicator. Don't gotta mark that shit out. I mean, I still mark it out, but like, if I don't want to, I don't have to, because obviously I can see. You know what I'm saying? So like, that was my thought process behind that shit. But I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people probably would have been stopped out in this trade, because most people like to bring their stop losses to break even after we got the initial move down. But as soon as I move this box out the way, you will see that that's not always a good case, because the wicks, you can still get stopped out, and just like it did, move to my take profit. If I would have moved my stop loss to break even, I would have never, you know what I'm saying, I would have broke even. You know what I mean? And I would have missed the whole move. With my bias being correct, that would have pissed me off. I don't know about y'all, but that type of shit made me mad. And I don't know what the fuck going on with the camera. I don't know why my nigga just sitting here. I said my nigga like it ain't me. Fucking, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I think the computer froze. But back into it, man. Yeah, as y'all can see, you would have been stopped out at break even right there because of them wicks. And you would have been pissed, because I'm telling you, that move still would have happened. You gotta wait and be patient. You know what I'm saying? Price could go all the way to the top of that order block. But as long as it closes inside that, you know what I'm saying, the fair value gap range, the fair value gap is still valid. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling y'all, you could have, that's how I had my stop loss at first. That's what the trade looked like. But then I brought it down just, you know what I'm saying, right in the middle of that fair value gap. I kind of got lucky, I'm not going to lie. But hey, it tees what you tease, man. It worked. Because regardless, if I didn't move the stop loss, it wouldn't went nowhere near it. So, I mean, I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? But as y'all can see, man, we got multiple fair value gaps. That shit was so beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, that blue candlestick, right where that cursor is, it scared me. Because like I said, most niggas would have got stopped out at break even right there. Because I'm saying we got to move down. Then we instantly shot back up. So I was like, damn, I'm thinking price finna chop for today. But luckily it didn't. Because yesterday price actually was so beautiful, I wouldn't even been mad if it did chop today. Or yesterday. I keep saying yesterday. What the fuck? But yeah, man, that was really the overall trade bias, man. Sell, fair value gaps. You know what I'm saying? It's not my usual strategy. Usual strategy, we will wait for a liquidity sweep. You know what I'm saying? Or a real break of structure. But I ain't gonna lie, I had a strong conviction. And when you got a strong bias, man, you got to put your money where your mouth is, man. Those are trades that I wouldn't even mind losing. The ones that I put my money where my mouth is. I had a strong bias. I wanted that level to get hit, so we gonna see if my bias was right. See what I know, if I know what I'm talking about. And as you can see, the proof is in the pudding. And I'll pop up a screenshot of the trade that I took on a funded account. I made 300. You know what I'm saying? I low key de-risked just because I was on a losing streak and I had to bring that funded account back up. So I just needed to make some type of profit. You know what I mean? To get me out of my daily drawdown. And that was the thought process behind that. And I think the recording is over. I don't think I did anything else. I think I'm just talking. Yeah. So yeah, man, that was my trade setup, man. That was the thought process behind everything. Hopefully y'all enjoyed, man. I really don't know. I forgot what I was about to say. But anyways, man, I'm finna go in here, get ready for the pre-market, because it is currently 6:38. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, finna get ready for pre-market. Hopefully we can catch another W today. Hopefully y'all caught dub yesterday. Hopefully y'all capitalized off of that good price action. You know what I'm saying? What's today? Today Wednesday. We should hopefully get some more price action today. Let me see if we got any news. Where the fuck is mine? There it is. Forex Factory. What the fuck? Oh yeah. If y'all don't know how to get news, man, just go to forexfactory.com. Today, May 28th, we have FOMC at 1 p.m., which I won't be trading at no 1 p.m. anyway, so hopefully we can catch some moves before then. We had a lot of Euro yellow folders. Don't really make too much effect on the market. Mainly affects is all red folders. And we don't got no red folders for any of the pairs that I trade today. So hopefully we should be, you know what I'm saying, smooth sailing. Hopefully price action continues to be as smooth as it is. And again, hopefully y'all enjoy this video. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to catch y'all boys in the next rip. Y'all boys stay focused, stay blessed, stay disciplined, and keep grinding, man. Your breakthrough is coming.